Hey guys, it's Forrest Stanley. I'm going to be making an instructional video today on how to do the topper on this tree and how to do the ribbon on this tree. The two questions I get more than anything else is how do I do the toppers on my trees and how to do the ribbon. So I'm going to take care of that today. I've got my friend Trevor filming for me, so thank you, Trevor. And if you are watching this video on my Christmas group, Christmas Cheer All Year, thank you for joining. If you haven't joined, there will be a link showing you how to join along with this video. If you're watching it on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel when you see it. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. When you're doing the topper on your tree, I know a lot of people like to put different things on the top. Some people like to put a star right here, and I do some trees sometimes with stars. Some people like to put angels up there. But for the purpose of this tree today, this is going to be a sort of a woodsy or woodland themed tree. So the first thing I'm going to do is I've got several picks and branches and things that I'm going to put on there. And by the way, all of the items that you see that are going on this tree today came from my friends at Taylor Garden and Gift Shop in Florence, South Carolina. Great folks over there. They have a Christmas shop actually year-round over there. So all this stuff came from them, and thank you so much. This is the first item I'm going to put in. I have 3 of these birch branches that have, it looks like they have little red berries on them. This is the first thing we're going to put in. And I've got 3 of these. You could put more if you want, but I think with this particular tree, this is a 7-foot tree. These ceilings are 8 foot tall, so I think this will work just great. The first one's going to go, you just push it right down inside the tree. And you're not going to need to wire these in any way because they're going to actually stay where you put them. These branches are wired. So I'm going to put one about right there. And then the second one's going to go, I'm going to move around to the back here. Push that one. And you just, again, you just push it right down in the tree. And we'll cover up anything that shows, any of the branches that might show in the tree. We can cover those up with the ribbons and things. And then the third one is just going to, I'm going to open up just a little bit. Bend these branches a little bit and put it right down in here. Just like this. Spread them out just a little bit, and there you go. The next thing I'm going to put in this top is these branches that have, they look a little bit like pine cones, but they're really not pine cones. They're kind of a straw ball of some sort, but anyway, they look really nice. I'm going to put 2 of these at the top, and again, you could put more, but for this tree, I think I'm going to put 2. I'm going to put the first one just right down in here, and again we're just going to just push it right down in the tree, just like this. And if any of the branch shows down here, we'll cover that up with something else a little bit later, probably the ribbon. But we'll put the first one right there. And then I'm going to take the second one and just push it right down in this part, right down in the tree. And just maybe mix it a little bit with these birch branches that are up here. There we go. Right. The third branch I'm going to put in there, this is like a, I would say a pine or a cedar type branch that has a lot of sparkly glitter. I don't know if the light catches that. And it's got these red bells and balls on it. I'm going to put, I have 4 of these, and again, you can put as many as you want, but I'm going to use 4 on this particular tree. Put the first one in right about here, and just push it right down in the tree, just like that. And I'm going to put one all about right here. We hear those bells jingling. All right, get that down in there good. There we go. Okay, the last item for the topper that I'm going to put in this tree is this branch that has 3 reindeer on it, which I really love that. And again, all these items came from Taylor's Garden and Gift Shop in Florence, South Carolina. They have tons of Christmas stuff. I'm going to put this right in here. And I'm just going to slide it in. And when if you do this, you're probably going to have to move it around just a little bit, because sometimes these things kind of have a mind of their own and they do what they want. But this is about where I want that. There we go. That's the topper. Okay, now it's time to put this ribbon on here. And there are a lot of different methods to put ribbon on trees. Sometimes people will just come straight down. Sometimes they'll kind of go around and around the tree. I was talking with Trevor about that just a minute ago. But what I'm going to do today is the way I like to do it. And I've got 2 different ribbons here. I actually have 3, but for this video I'm going to put these 2 together. And I might add a 3rd ribbon a little later. But for today what I'm going to do is use these 2 ribbons and I'm going to stack them on top of each other. Just like this, one on top of the other. And I'll just show you as I go. And I'm going to have to drop these spools down to the floor so I can get going. But anyway, I'm putting this one that's got the Christmas tree on top. You could do either way, but I'm going to do it this way. And here we go. And what I do is I usually just start at the top. I'm going to push this ribbon right down into the tree. With some ribbon, you have to actually wrap a branch around it to hold it in place, but I think this ribbon is going to stay just fine. And you want to make sure that when you get ribbon that you get wired ribbon so you can bend it just like you want. But what I'm going to do is bring this down just like this. Actually, let me go a little bit higher with this. Push it down in there as far as I can get it so it'll stay. There we go. And you don't want to get the ribbon too tight up to the branches. You want it to have a little bit more of a loop to it. So and then I'll pull these out. Push this piece in here like this. I don't think, like I said, I don't think I'm going to have to wrap a branch around this ribbon. I might have to around this one, but let me just check. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to kind of go in a little bit of a zigzag pattern with this ribbon. Bring it down just a little bit more. And again, we don't want it to be too tight. We want to hold the ribbon, both the ribbons together. I'm going to push it down inside of here. There we go. Kind of bring it over here. And what I do is I pull like this stripe ribbon. I'm going to have that on the top here, and down here I'm going to have that on the bottom, so kind of rotate that. Pull this around here like this. Push it as far as you can inside the tree, just so it'll stay. Pull it out like that. Down here like this, and get to it better. All right, and again, I'm pushing that as far inside the tree as I can so it'll stay. Put this one just like this. Sometimes you might have to fight it just a little bit to make it stay, but you win. All right, there you go. Bring this piece right here, just like this. That in there. And on this bottom, I think I might wrap a branch around that one just to hold it. There we go. All I did was wrap just one of these branches just like this around both of those ribbons to hold it in place. There we go. And then, let me grab my scissors because I'm going to have to cut this ribbon. You don't have to cut the ribbon, but it makes the bottom look just a little bit better. What I usually do is leave a little bit hanging down. And you can do this different ways, but the way I like to do it is I leave a little bit, maybe about this much hanging down, and I'm going to cut this ribbon. Just like this. Okay. That way you got a piece of both hanging down. Okay, I'm going to show you that one more time. And again, you could do either one. You could do that one on top, this one on top. And if you had a 3rd ribbon, you could actually stack a 3rd one on there. I've done that before. But today I'm going to put this red one with the Christmas tree on it right on top of this. And I'm going to find a branch that I like and push it right in there just like this. Twist that as far into the tree as you can. Pull that out this way, just like that. And I just dropped the ribbon right to the floor so it'd be easier to work with. And once you get all this ribbon on, you can tweak it more like you want it, but just tuck it in as you go. Right there. And if it comes out, which sometimes it does, just shove it back in there again. And if you feel like you need to wrap a branch around it, you certainly can. Sometimes I do have to do that. Alternate which ribbon is on top on the way down. This one's probably going to have to be wired in there because it's not going to stay. There we go. I just wrapped a branch around it and it's holding it right in place. Now, come down this way. Push it back in the tree as far as I can get it. Wrap it around this one because it's being a little bit stubborn. There we go. See, I wrapped a branch and it just stays right in place once you wrap it. Just this right about here. I think I'm going to wrap a branch around that one too, just so it stays a little bit better. Good. All right. One more. And then we will cut the ribbon off. And one other trick on this, I call it, I'll sit down before. You can cut your ribbon at an angle like this if you like, or you can cut it that way. What I like to do is what I call to fishtail it, just like I did on this one. You can see that one. And the way you do that is you're going to stack the ribbon together just like this, and you're going to fold it just like this. Well, let me do it this way. Fold it that way. You start on the side of the ribbon that has the wire. There we go. If you start on the ribbon, the side that doesn't have the wire, you're going to end up with this, which will still be fine. But I like this a little bit better. There we go. Okay, and there we go. Topper's done. I got the ribbon on all the way around. And I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thank you for watching. And this, you'll be watching this either on my Facebook Christmas group, Christmas Cheer All Year, with an exclamation point at the end. If you haven't joined that group, please do that. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to my channel and keep watching for the finished product. Thanks so much.